What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's time for another Actors Grind Mindset Monday. So I hope you used this last weekend to chill. I got some sun, as you could see. If you haven't seen it, it's on my feed. And, just take some time for yourselves. Self-care is totally important, right? So this week, I want to talk about ebb and flow, as in the ebbs and flows of our industry, of our career, of our journey, right? So we always want the flow. The flow is, we're getting tons of auditions, we're booking, we're working out the yin yang, we're just, going here and there and everywhere, and stuff is just popping. Now there's the ebb. The ebb is when nothing is happening. The ebb is when, you haven't had an audition come through in a week or two or a month. The ebb is when things have slowed down. Like, COVID made us ebb all the way last year. And we're still, working through that. But the ebb, nobody wants to see the ebb. The ebb is like that person you always see that corners you at a party and you never want to talk to them and you just want to escape. I don't know if that happens to you guys. Sometimes it happens to me. But ebb is never good in our eyes, right? So I want to turn that on its head, and I want to give you something more positive to, a more positive way to look at ebbs when they happen. Now, trust me when I say this, because I'm starting this out like I know all the answers. I do not know all the answers all the time. I'm just giving you my, perspective based off of everything I've learned and studied and experienced and all that other jazz. But for ebbs, it took me a long time because I get impatient, I get antsy, I'm always about the grind and all that other stuff, right? So I had to work with myself and just know that those times are good. They can be good. If I decide, that's when I'm going to take the time to, work on myself, to decompress, to de-stress, to learn a new skill, to read a book, to hang out with my family, just chill, I can do that. That's what an ebb is for, right? So now it doesn't have to be this thing where I'm like, oh my God, I haven't had an audition in so long, or I haven't booked anything in so long. Was it a fluke when I worked? What was it? Then you start with the negative stuff and the negative mind trash and the mind talk. And it just takes you down this road you don't want to go down. So control that part of the narrative and make sure you see an ebb as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to, like I said, de-stress, to move in another direction, live your life, enrich the person you are. So when you start to work again, it just brings even more color to your work and more life to your work. Right? If you need to, like right now, it's in between episodic season and pilot season, right? This is like the zone where everything's kind of just leveling off. Now's a good time to get all your materials together. I just went back through all of my profiles, my actors' profiles, to make sure I have everything updated and make sure everything's cleaned up. You can do that. Hit me up if you need help. Get to know if you're looking for new representation, or if you want to submit to a rep, get all of your stuff together. Make sure your materials are together. If you plan on getting headshots, make sure you give yourself time for that. And so you can be doing other things. I know all the things I just mentioned are all actor things, but I'm just saying, if that's something you need to do, now's the perfect time to do it. Not when the stuff comes up and you need it and now you're scrambling for it. Get ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Always doing it, right? But if all your stuff is together, then just use that time to get to know yourself as a person, not just as an actor. Meditate, get into yoga. I'm gonna start yoga again, so shout out to my yogis. And just do something for yourself. Don't let that time be something that's wasted. And when I say wasted, I mean something that gives you all of this negative mind trash and makes you think you're not making any progress. Just utilize that downtime for something. I know I've talked about downtime before, but ebbs and flows are like, it's a thing. It's real in our industry, and the ebbs can really take you down if you don't take the time to understand it's okay. It's okay. You can do absolutely nothing with that time, but make sure you understand when I say do nothing with that time, that means chill. Pull back. Allow yourself to breathe. So then you can get back out there when those flows happen again. And again, if you have skills you need to work on, if you have stuff you need to tighten up for your marketing and for your materials, all of that stuff, then utilize this time for that too. And call me, because I can help you with that. All the business, all the audition technique, I got your back. But But don't ever think the ebb is a bad thing, because that's where it starts to take us down. We get to decide. So decide something positive. All right? All right, well, that's all I had, y'all. You know me, just if you have anything you want me to cover or talk about, send me a comment, send me a DM. Please subscribe to the Actors Grind YouTube channel. I'm going to keep these videos coming all the time. And you know I love doing this, and I hope you guys are getting a lot out of it. But I'm just going to keep doing it, so we'll see what happens. But in the meantime and in between time, stay well, be safe, be kind, and always know you are enough. All right, y'all.